talk about something else instead.
I'm not listening to all this blather anymore. That wasn't very clever. Maybe.
What do you want?
I think I have convinced the Bowls. Baal Oren says I have proven to be a worthy servant of the Sleeper.
Carry on.
Baal Kadar considers me a receptive student. Baal Nabib is convinced that I'm a true believer. Thanks to me, Baal Tyon had a vision.
And?
Baal Tundral says I should receive the robe. I have brought him a new student.
Good. If the Baals support you, that should be enough for me. Here, put this on. And now, go and make yourself useful.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That was it? No welcome? No nothing?
Welcome.
Sounds much better.
Don't hang around here. Do something. Take these weeds and give them to Gomez in the old camp. If his henchmen don't let you pass, tell them Kor Kalam sent you. What? Are you still here? What do you want?
What kind of a...
My research takes...
Have you got another task for me?
In the new camp, there is a small group of men who have started producing their own weed. See to it that they stop their production.
How?
Do not bother me with details. The weed mixers camp must be somewhere outside the new camp. You know what to do.
Regarding the weed production in the new camp?
Yes?
I can't find these men.
I wouldn't have expected anything else from you.
I'll be seeing you.
May the Sleeper enlighten you.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. There was a time when things would have gone very...
Awaken!
Better not to go rushing into that. Well, there was a time...
Awaken!
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
Wasn't very clever.
You have to watch which...
I'm glad you're here. I have news for you.
Good news, I hope.
Our Brotherhood's planning a really big thing.
What are you planning? To break out?
The gurus are trying to contact the Sleeper, but they need something to unite their powers.
Oh, and?
They need a magical object, a focus.
What's that got to do with me?
Talk to Iberian. He's the most powerful man around here. This is the opportunity to attain his favor.
Where do I find him?
Go to the temple. He rarely leaves it. Probably he feels closer to the Sleeper in those cold ruins. May the Sleeper protect you.
have gone very differently. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. Better keep on a bit.
Ah, good to see you, my friend. How about your daily contribution? Your 10
Here,
My thought,
see ya.
don't you?
How often have I told you bastards not?
I'd like to.
Sure.
Same old story every time. That won't happen again. Same old
Take care.
every time.
Listen, this running around is really getting tiring. Shouldn't we look for a cozy place and get comfy somewhere?
Get lost.
You want to be on your own for a while, do you? I understand. I'll stay in the background.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
People always talk.
Listen to Albo.
You're like a big brother to me. I never had a big brother. Or a small one. My parents didn't want me. But I'm sure it was difficult for them.
Sure it was.
That wasn't very clever. That's really not my problem.
Time when things would have gone very
I have a consignment of
Show
weed
me.
for Gomez from
You don't have
Corcalon.
enough weed to be a gopher. I hope for your sake that you haven't sold the stuff elsewhere. Come back when you have the right amount.
Be something about that story.
Where are you from? You must be happy as well that you finally found somebody who understands you. I'm from Carina's. Have you ever been there? Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
I have a consignment.
Show me. All right. You can go through. Go straight to the Ore Baron's house. Bartolo will meet you there.
Stop!
Relax. I've talked to Thoris. I'm allowed in.
Oh, I won't forget your face, pal. You get into trouble and it won't end quickly. Who let you in?
Thoris.
And what do you think you're doing?
I've brought some weed for Gomez.
Then take it to the house with the 2 guards outside the door.
Can you teach me to fight?
I only train guards. So until Thoris has made you one, you'll have to find someone else.
Let me...
This castle's pretty roomy.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Who are you?
I'm a newcomer. Just thought I'd take a look around. What can you tell me about the castle?
Gomez and his gang took it over after the big uprising. I knew right away it was better to join up with him. Even when we were still cooped up in the dungeons and had to slave away in the mines, the rest of us prisoners always did what he said.
Are there dungeons under the castle then?
Yeah, but there ain't nothing in them now. Nobody ever went down there after the big uprising.
Very clever about that story after all.
That won't happen again.
That wasn't very clever.
I better keep out of it.
Who have we here? Ain't you the guy I baptized earlier? What do you want? You come back for more?
I've come to stuff your big mouth for you.
Ha! Well, come here and give it a try, sonny.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Must be something about
Like to be in his shoes, though.
That was lucky.
You'll be sorry for that.
Let me pass.
You're looking for trouble again.
Let me pass.
That won't happen
Let's
again.
talk about something else instead.
It wasn't very
People all...
It wasn't time when things went down very
Something else instead.
well, if you think.
Let's talk about
But keep it to
something else
yourself.
instead.
People don't need to know it. Something about that story after all.
You have to watch what you tell
Shouldn't
them.
believe
always
everything
talk.
you hear.
You're the smith, aren't you?
That's right.
Do you sell weapons and armor?
Skip deals with the weapons. I just hand out the armor.
What kind of armor have you got on offer?
Only armor for guards. And you're no guard, so you'll have to get your armor elsewhere. I'll see ya.
Hang on, better not go rushing into anything.
What do you do here?
I take care of the god's weapons.
Do you sell weapons?
Only to Gomez and his men.
Thor has sent me. He told me to get myself a weapon.
Oh?
He said to give you a mighty big kick in the butt unless you give me a weapon.
Oh yeah? The way I see it, unless you get out of here a bit fast, I'll be the one kicking your butt.
I just thought I'd come back and ask about that equipment.
Beat it.
Thor is... Why don't you go and ask him?
You bet I will. But not right now. I bet he'll be interested to hear the stories you're telling about him. I don't know who let you in here, but you better take the shortest way out again.
He wants me to do something for him that none of you can do, you see?
Yeah? And I suppose he has nothing better to do than send you to me, right?
He said to give you a
Okay, man. What do you want?
I could do with a few things.
I could sell you a few things.
Same old.
It's obvious that they're in trouble.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Must be something about that story after.
That's really not my problem.
Hang on, better not get rushing into
Here!
There must be something about that story after all. People
I thought that had been clarified a long time ago.
never learn.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
As long as I'm not
Time
involved.
when things would have gone. Better not go rushing in there. But keep it.
If you think